but it's a 6-inch slab on grade. What does that mean on grade? On grade means that it is on grade. It does not go below the frost line. And when it's on grade, it's subject to a freeze-thaw cycle of movement. So what happens if this slab moves through expansion and contraction, cold temperature, right? Well, we put in what's called expansion board. The expansion board is going to be placed on the inside here. And so this slab, when it goes through a freeze-thaw cycle, and if it was to raise, the friction is going to be on this pad. It's not going to be on the concrete. If the concrete is poured directly against here and that slab is sliding up and down, it's subject to cracking and fragmenting the side. So that's why we put expansion board in on this. Let's talk about PSI. Your PSI value strength is, if I was to look at this curb or when this slab is poured here, and we look at compressive strength, downward pressure. If this is a 5,000 PSI, what does that mean? It can withstand 5,000 PSI in 1 square inch before it fractures the concrete. So that's your 5,000 PSI, 4,500 PSI, 4,000, 3,000, doesn't matter. So your PSI mix, and it'll be different for a sidewalk where there's no vehicular traffic, but where there is vehicular traffic, you're gonna wanna increase that. Either increase the PSI as well as put reinforcement in. So why do we use wire? Wire helps improve drastically the tensile strength of concrete. So if we have a 5,000 PSI compression value, it doesn't break until after 5,000 PSI, we are probably looking at a 20% of that 5,000 PSI in tensile strength, okay? So concrete is not strong in tensile strength whatsoever. 20% of the strength value as its compression strength. That is a tremendous difference. It's very subject to cracking. So what do we do to enable stronger concrete on tensile breaking? That is why we put in wire mesh.